Keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out up top to the left side. Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath. Then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hey, welcome everybody. We're live at Lisbon High School for tonight's Class A Region 1 basketball matchup between the Lisbon Broncos and the Central Cass Squirrels. Lisbon Broncos enter this game with a 1-1 record, picking up a win on the 30th of November against Richland, 35-26, and then dropped the game on the 5th of December at Sargent County, 44-61. Central Cass has yet to play a game this season. They currently sit at 0-0 in Region 1A, so new season of high school girls basketball. We have some new divisions and new regions. Lisbon and Central Cass both in the 1A division now in Region 1, along with Kindred High School, Valley City High School, Northern Cass, Wahpeton, and Oak Grove. That makes up your Region 1 along with Lisbon and Central Cass for Division 1A North Dakota High School girls basketball. So we're roughly 10 minutes away from our starting lineups in tip-off here from Lisbon High School Gymnasium. You're watching yourliveevent.com. I'm sports announcer guy Brent Dick with the call tonight, along with Lincoln Adair on the camera. And we're going to step away, take a word from our sponsors, and then come back and talk a little bit about our new division and region in girls basketball, and also their latest polls, girls basketball polls for Division A, also Division B, and then talk about some of the upcoming games that's on the Broncos schedule, and also for Central Cass here within the next week to 10 days. So we'll step away, take a word from our sponsors. We'll be back live from Lisbon High School Gymnasium.
Of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon High School athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you are interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook to learn more. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters send a good luck wish to all athletes competing today.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Ryder Burris. I'm confident on the ice. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Hey, welcome back to another season of North Dakota High School girls basketball here with the Division 1A Region 1 basketball contest between the Central Cass Squirrels and the Lisbon Broncos. We're currently in our pregame show and look at your Lisbon Broncos with that 1-1 record with the win over Richland and then a loss to Sargent County on the 5th of December. You have upcoming game on the 11th of December against Northern Cass, and then take on Oak Grove on the 14th of December and come back for that GOAT game over in Enderlin on the 15th of December, and rounding out the next 10 days for Bronco girls basketball for Region 1, Division 1A. And Central Cass with their opening contest tonight with the Broncos in Region 1, and then overall they take on Langdon. So Kindred opens up with 4 road games, or Central Cass opens up with 4 road games, taking on Lisbon tonight. Then the 9th of December they go up to Langdon. 11 December travel over to Kindred, and on 21st take on the Oak Grove Grovers. So Central Cass opening up kind of a tough schedule to open up the season with those 4 road contests to open things up here for Division 1A, Region 1, North Dakota High School girls basketball. Well, just going over those teams again in our Division 1A, Region 1, we have Kindred High School sitting at 1-0 at top of the region, along with Valley City High School at 1-0 in overall, 1-0 both teams, along with Northern Cass 1-0 overall, and currently no wins in Region 1. Lisbon sitting at 1-1. Central Cass, no contests under the belt. This will be their first game of the season here with Lisbon tonight. And Wahpeton High School sitting at 0-1 in the region and 1-2 overall. Oak Grove 0-1 in the region and 1-1 overall for Division 1A, Region 1 North Dakota High School girls basketball. You look at your other regions. So Region 2, the makeup of Region 2 currently has Thompson High School sitting at 1-0, Carrington High School at 1-0 in Region 2. Both teams undefeated with Thompson 3-0 overall and Carrington High School 2-0. And they also have Devils Lake, Hillsborough Central Valley, Grafton High School, and Four Winds Minnewaca, and that's in your Division A, 1A, Region 2 girls basketball. Division A, Region 3. Desilax Burlington currently sitting at 2-0 overall. South Prairie Max 4-1 overall. Turtle Mountain Community High School 2-1 overall. Bottineau High School 2-1. Niederos High School 3-0. Rugby 3-0. Newtown High School 2-1. Dunseith High School 2-2 overall. Stanley High School 0-4. So all those schools in Region 3 have yet to play a region contest. Right now playing outside the region for Division 1A. Region 3 girls basketball. And Region 4 teams comprised of Shiloh Christian sitting at 1-0 overall, Killdeer 1-1, Watford City 1-1, Beulah High School currently at 1-1, Dickinson Trinity 1-1, Hazen High School at 0-3, and then Standing Rock Community High School sitting at 0-3. Those teams as well have yet to play a region contest out in Region 4, taking on outside competition this far in the season. So that does make up your teams in all four regions for this new Division 1A North Dakota High School girls basketball. Your 1A poll that was released on the 4th of December. Your number one team are the Thompson Tommies sitting with the 2-0 record. And number 2 is Northern Cass out of Region 1. Number 3 is Watford City. Number 4 is South Prairie Max with the 3-1 record. And number 5 is Wahpeton. So Wahpeton with the 1-0 record. I think the region or the High School Activities Association had them at 0-1, but it looks like they have a 1-1, currently sitting at 1-1. And they were the number 5 team ranked team in the state. You have other teams receiving votes for Bottineau, Devils Lake, Central Cass, Carrington, and Turtle Mountain, with Carrington and Turtle Mountain both sitting with 2-0 records, receiving votes in that latest Division 1A girls basketball poll released on the 4th of December. And then your state tournament, so the North Dakota Class A Division state tournament is I have the 2nd through the 4th, so I think that's the old dates on there. I'll have to go back here and take a look at my schedule. Jot down the right dates for our upcoming state tournament. I think it's the last, like the 28th of February to about the 2nd or 3rd of March, but I'll check those out and get that to you here probably around halftime. Your state champions last year were the Central Cass Squirrels. They defeated Thompson 58-55 in that 2023 state championship game. That's a close game with your Central Cass Squirrels, defending state champions, coming into this night currently with a 0-0 record, looking to open things up here tonight with the victory. The homestanding Broncos. Broncos currently with that 1-1 record. And that is your North Dakota Class 1A Division 1A girls basketball summary this far in the season. We're going to step away and take another word from your sponsor. This is sports announcer guy Brent Dick, along with our cameraman tonight, Lincoln Adair. We'll take a word from our sponsors, and we return for our starting lineups and opening tip-off here from Lisbon, North Dakota.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Hey, we're back live here, home of the Broncos, Lisbon, North Dakota, Division 1A, Region 1 contest between the Lisbon Broncos and the Central Cass Squirrels. Lisbon 1-1, Central Cass looking to open up their season tonight here inside the Bronco Gymnasium. They start out the season with 4 road games. A little tough schedule to the Broncos. To the Central Cass Squirrels opening schedule for Division 1A, Region 1 girls basketball. Your Division B girls basketball poll, so we'll talk about that a little bit here. Released also on the 4th of December. That's kind of that you're just going back to your old old Class B basketball, Division B girls basketball. And number 1 team is Langen and Edmore Mudick, sitting at 2-0. Bowman County is 2-0. Mayport CG 3-0. Sargent County 2-0. Central McLean 2-0. Hatton Northwood 3-0. Edgeley Como Montpelier, number 7 team, sitting at 0-1. Grant County Mott Regent sitting at 2-0, ranked number 8. Number 9, Kenmare Bullbills. And number 10 is Maple River with a 2-0 record. And other receiving vote, we have Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, Garrison, Trenton, our Redeemers, TGU, Tioga, and Surrey. So that is your almost too early Division B girls basketball poll. Just kind of recapping for your Division A. So the top 5 teams in Division A for girls basketball are Thompson at 2-0, Northern Cass, Watford City, South Prairie, and Wahpeton. That's your top 5 teams for Division A. You also have your Division B and Division A boys basketball polls for Division A boys basketball. Your top 5 teams, there's a tie for the number 5 spot, but your top 5 teams for Division A currently here for the preseason is Devils Lake at number 1, 4-1's Minnewauk, and at number 2, Kindred, number 3, Central Cass and Beulah take that tie for the number 4 or 5 spot in your Division A boys basketball poll released on the 4th of December. The others receiving votes are Shiloh Christian, Turtle Mountain, Thompson, Grafton, Stanley in that poll as well for receiving votes. And then your Division B boys basketball poll in the old Class B is sitting at number 1, Bowman County, North Star, number 2, Sargent County, number 3, Bishop Ryan, number 4, Edgeley, Como Montpelier, number 5. Lytton HMB and West Hope Newburgh are tied for that 6th spot. Number 8 is Mayport CG, number 9, Flashter, and number 10 is Langdon Edmore Munich for Division B boys basketball poll. We also have Hankinson, Medina, Pingree, Buchanan, Southboard, Midway, Minto, Kinmer Bullbills, and North Perry also receiving votes for that Division B boys basketball poll. So we're going to step away. We're going to have our national anthem. We'll come back for our starting lineups and our tip-off here for tonight's Division 1A girls basketball game between the Lisbon Broncos and Central Cass Squirrels. We'll return after a word from our sponsors.
When you choose Farmers Union Insurance, you're backed by an insurance policy provider that meets your specific requirements. At Farmers Union Insurance, Lance Gullison Agency, they offer reliable insurance policies from homeowners, farm and ranch, contractors, small businesses, and more. Let the staff at Lance Gullison Agency take care of you today. For more information, stop into their office on Main Street in Lisbon or email lance.gullison@fumic.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree. where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Hey, welcome back. You're going through our starting lineups for your Division 1A Region 1 girls basketball contest between the Central Cass Squirrels and Lisbon Broncos. Visiting team, Central Cass Squirrels on our scoreboard. Starting lineup is guard, 5'10" sophomore, number 3, Liv Severson. Another guard, 5'8" sophomore, number 10, Aspen Preen. Another guard, 5'8" junior, number 24, Emery Holland. Forward, 5'8" junior, number 2, Becca Kigley, and forward 5'8" junior, number 11, Ava Cotton. The Squirrels are coached by Jay Bachman, assisted by Travis Planty and Hannah Bresky. Now your Lisbon Broncos, home team on the scoreboard, is guard 5'8" senior, number 5, Ella Tui. Guard 5'5" senior, number 20, Kaya Sweet. Forward 5'10" senior, number 14, Kyra Heckrell. Forward 5'8" senior, number 21, Kendrick Differding. And forward 5'9" senior, number 23, Emerson Schultz. The Broncos are coached by Barb Sweet, assisted by Kara Tui and J.C. Spencer. That is your starting lineups tonight for Central Cass Squirrels and your Lisbon Broncos. Broncos currently with that 1-1 record. Central Cass opening game tonight here on the road against the Broncos. Your scoreboard tonight sponsored by Bank North. Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities we serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's value-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com, member of the FDIC and equal housing lender. An opening tip-off goes to the Broncos. Eckrell to Schultz. Gets it over to Sweet. Put up by the Broncos. Rebound. And Eckrell tied up. And Broncos ball. Look at the foul on the Central Cass Squirrels. So number 3, Liv Severson with their first personal foul, first team foul. Eckrell gives the Diverding underneath, right at the baseline. Easy layup, Eckrell. On the floor, a little fast break by Cotton. So Sweet got the rebound, got it out to Eckrell. And Ava Cotton with her first second team foul. Still scoreless here inside Bronco Gymnasium. This Tui clears it out to Eckrell. Eckrell almost over and back. The hands it off to Sweet. Dewey's going to break for the baseline. That's thrown out of bounds. Turnover by the Broncos. Still scoreless, 6:34 mark. The Center Cass with 2 fouls to open up here in the first quarter. As Cotton breaks the press by the Broncos. Underneath, just missing the hookup or connection underneath the basket with Kigley. That shot no good from the three-point line. And Differding with the rebound. Looking for Tui on the far side, gives it to Sweet. And nobody moving. Another foul going against the Squirrels, so that goes on number 22, Freen. So it's now 3 team fouls for the Squirrels in the first quarter. Sweet breaks the basket. You can push to the floor, lost her balance. Turnover by Sweet. And that's put up by Holland, no good. Rebound goes to Heckrell, fast break by the Broncos. Central Cass quickly back, gives to Tui from the 3, that's no good. Heckrell with the rebound, good fight underneath there by Heckrell. Gets the rebound, gets back out to Sweet. The Broncos reset the offense. Differding, little screen, dishes it off. It was Sweet to Heckrell. Batted away by Central Cass. A fast break by the Squirrels, broken up by Differding in the lane. Down to 5:15 to go in this first quarter. Still scoreless. So first personal on the Broncos. That one against Differding. Sweet, she's fouled there on the far side. Either 22 or 11. So 22. So Freen with their second personal. So Copperbig in the game. The Broncos strike first with Kaya Sweet. So Sweet puts first 2 points on the board in the game for either team. Shot by the Squirrels, up no good. Rebound Broncos. Tui looking to clear it out off her fingertips. Out layup there, stealing a layup for the Central Cass Squirrels for Cotton. Differding. He fakes the layup, dishes it out to Tui. Now to Heckrell inside. Heckrell's going to go, swings out. 3-point from Sweet. Off, no good. Rebound by Schultz. Schultz going to lay it up and in for the Broncos. A 4-2 score. Down to 4:01 in the first quarter. That steal attempt by Schultz. She went all in. It resulted in 2 points for the Squirrels. That ball out of bounds. Broncos retain possession. Fast break, no points for the Broncos. It dishes off, a foul underneath. They got hammered by Sweet. No foul there. But the man in the black and white striped shirt was going to call a foul, did not. So And 14 fouls by the Squirrels. That's Differding with a nice spin move. Lays it up a little too hard off the backboard. Broncos quickly back on defense. Shot just from the inside the arc. No good. A Sweet top of the keys. Working to have the dishes off the two. He's looking inside. The left-hander, no good for Tui. A rebound and timeout for the CentraCast Squirrels. So that is your Cass County Mutual timeout. Cass County Mutual provides insurance products to all southeastern North Dakota. They're a local company providing local services to all policyholders. Visit CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you. They're all tied up here at 4 apiece inside Bronco Gymnasium. First time out for the Squirrels down to the 2:42 mark of this first quarter. There's Schultz and Sweet with 2 points apiece for the Broncos. They have Preen and Cotton with 2 apiece. And the story of the first quarter for the CentraCast Squirrels, they're picking up 4 fouls. Right now we have Preen with 2 personals. Yeah, subs in the game for CentraCast. They're down to the 2:35 mark. That shot, three-pointer, off, no good. Rebound by Cotton. Puts it up and in for 2. They pressed by the Squirrels. Ooh. That went off the foot of Wertman. So Wertman in the game for the Broncos. Turns it over. Coach Bachman for the Squirrels directing to the traffic. Giving instructions to his players. That's Heckrell on the floor. Still tied up. That's a jump ball going to the Squirrels. The inbound Squirrels goes back to Severson. Dishes that out. 3-point. That's good for 3. So Howland with 3. They're pressed by the Squirrels. Broncos having a little trouble now clearing the press. Differding being pressed by Howland. Howland gets a hand on it. Stolen by the Squirrels. Fast break going for the layup. Lays it up off the hand there. And Mayer's got a hand on it. Knocks it away. It's Differding going baseline, puts it up left hand. High off the backboard, no gives to Heckrell. A shot, 3-point, that's good for Heckrell. So Heckrell with their first 3 points. Coming by way behind the arc. Hey, cross court over to Severton. You're gonna takes the lane, puts it up and in. Rolls off her fingertip. Nice touch for Severson, her first 2 points of the game. And Kegley, the only starter for CentraCast that hasn't scored. So we do have a foul. It's going on number 3 against Severson. So Severson's second personal, 15 foul for the CentraCast Squirrels. So Gilbert, the first free throw is good. Kind of the Achilles heel for the Broncos early in the season last year with those free throw shots. So Gilbert with the first one tonight. Under 41 seconds. That one also good for Gilbert. Gilbert with 2 points in the game. Pass inside, going up against Differding. Now swings it back out. That's Holland for three. Holland with the hot hand in the first quarter. Down to 19 seconds. Looking for Gilbert inside, goes to Differding. She drives, she travels. Differding didn't put the ball down before she took that first step. Called for travel and turnover by the Broncos, down to 13 seconds in the first quarter. Put that three up there. In the last 5 seconds, you drive in, that stolen away by Wortman, down to one. She puts it up and wide to the right. So that'll do it for your first quarter of play. 14-9 in favor of Central Cass, lead by 5. Watching YourLiveEvent.com. We're going to step away for a word from our sponsors.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back. Inbound Pats here to start the second quarter by the Broncos. So Preen picking up a foul, another foul. So that's her third personal. A new rule here for girls basketball. North Dakota girls basketball is the fouls reset after every quarter. That off, rolls around and off, no good, rebound. And jump ball goes to the Broncos with Tui inbounding. So Sweet walks it up the court. For near side, Differding looking for a Heckrell, lays it up off fingertips, no good, gets her own rebound, fight underneath. Last touch by the Squirrels. Broncos retain possession. So Tui looking for Heckrell. Heckrell, that's stolen away. So Kegley gets the steal. Fast break layup off the glass, no good. Rebound, Squirrel picks it up and in. So timeout by the Broncos. So Coach Sweet and calls her first time out of the second quarter here in the first half of play. Down to 6:54 to go. So this is your Tup Insurance timeout. So Tup Insurance, get in touch with Ryan at Tup Insurance in Castleton for a quarter review of your policies. Give Tup Insurance a call at 701-347-4045. That's 701-347-4045. Central Cass leads this one 16-9. That's building up a 7-point lead. Into the first quarter, score Central Cass 14, Lisbon 9. So just ever so slightly increasing that lead here at the 6:54 mark of our second quarter. Central Cass scores Holland with 2 3-pointers in the game for 6 points. Cotton with 4 points. Preen with 2 and Severson with 2 points. Preen picking up, they have her down for 3 personal fouls. And for the Broncos, we have Schultz with 2, Heckrell 3, Sweet with 2, and Gilbert picking up 2 free throws from that charity stripe for her 2 points of the game. So back after a timeout, it's inbound by 2. He gives it to Sweet. Sweet goes left. Comes back to the right side now. 3-point land. That's off, no good. Sweet not able to find the range yet this first half of play. He swings it out top of the key. Now back to the near side. This Kegley. I got a foul, looks like, Tui. So her first personal. Each team with 1 foul in the second quarter play. That ball is smashed out of bounds by Severson. Broncos ball. Sweet walks it down court. Looks for Bria, back to Kaya Sweet. Gets to Tui. Tui working to the inside. Looking for Schultz underneath. That's stolen away by the Squirrels. And Kegley gets that dribble under control. Dishes it out to Cotton. Cotton for 3, no good. Rebound Squirrels, puts it up and in. For Kegley fighting underneath. So Kegley with 2 points. It's her first 2 of the game. Schultz. And knocked out of bounds, no foul. They're down to 5:32 second quarter. So Differding and Wertman in the game for the Broncos. The Sweet hits Wertman here, the near side. That's 3 up, no good. Bounces around, oh, and in. Still bounced around, did a little dance on top of the rim. That's 3 points. I think the clock, maybe the clock hadn't started. A 3-pointer for Wertman. That off, Kegley battle underneath. Had Broncos all over. Able to clear it out, gives it to Cotton. Little screen set up back to the top of the key. That shot put up by Severson, off no good. Rebound Broncos. Sweet brings it out. Looking for Differding. A short bounce pass, hard to handle. Not enough on that pass from Sweet. Now going up, Wertman's underneath. They got a foul. Going hard to the floor. So that'll be going against Sweet. She's hammered underneath by Sweet and Wertman. So foul called on Sweet. The second team foul for the Broncos in the second quarter. And Sweet's first of the game. So Holland back in. The Squirrels, Kegley takes a seat. Severson at the line. That shot, second shot up, no good. Rolls around, off. Rebound by the Broncos. Heckrell goes up, gets it to Bria Sweet. Sweet clears traffic, gets it to Kaya. Oh, reset by the official here, down to 4:36, and at time again. We're having score clock issues. They're still working through some issues with the time on the score clock. So official over there discussing it with the head table. The Squirrels maintain that 6-point lead, 18-12 over the Broncos. Freeing in a little bit of foul trouble in the first half for Central Cass, picking up 3 personals. They also have Severson with 2 and Cotton with 1. Sweet clears it out, able to get it to Workman on that inbound. That's stolen away. Double teamed over in that near corner. The Cotton looks for Holland. Holland swings it out. And working that far side. Cleared to Severson. Now Holland. Holland, a couple 3-pointers in the game. Tie it up. Workman does the right thing there. Tie up Holland. The top of the key put up by Cotton. That's up off. No good. Rebound. Then out of bounds. So Workman chooses to let it go out. So that's Workman. Takaya Sweet. Bree in the corner. Gets it back out. Takaya Workman, far corner. Setting up for the 3-point. Lets it fly. That's off. No good. Little long Differding rebound. Lays it up and in for 2 for Differding. Differding with their first 2 points of the game. A whistle on that far side of the court. So Kigley back in the game for the Squirrels. The Broncos with the press. A down court gets it to underneath the Kigley. Kigley puts it up. That's just inside the arc. Good for 2. And Kigley with 4 points in the game. Down to 3:10 to go in this first half. Squirrels 6-point lead high off the glass. No good. The Broncos lead. Kigley wide open. Scramble underneath. Picked up by Wortman. She's going to step out of bounds. The Broncos with that inside track on that rebound. A little scrum underneath. Wortman steps out. So Hushka in the game. That's number 15 for Central Cass. Kigley dishes it out, gives it Cotton, clears the lane, puts it up off, no good. The Broncos let it go out of bounds. Sweet brings it down court and clearing to the near side. Goes in Differding, turns around, lays it up off the glass, no good, gets her own rebound. Oh, had it for a second, off. Central Cass players going to the floor. That's Kigley. Hits Holland underneath. A little bit too much on that, goes out of bounds. And down to 2:08. So Severson back in the game for Central Cass. It's like Cotton on the bench. Sweet brings it down a little quicker this time now. Down to 2 minutes. Differding breaks for the basket. Sweet puts it up. A lot of traffic inside. He's tied up. Looks like we have a foul underneath. Goes against Cotton. Or excuse me. Goes against Holland. That is her first personal, second team foul. Second quarter. Sweet. The first shot for free throw attempt, no good. Broncos right now 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Central Cass 0 for 2. Ball kicked out of bounds. The last touch by the Broncos. So Keegley looking, has Holland here to the near side, clears it out. That shot put up. That's just inside 1 foot inside the 3-point line, so good for 2. Up to an 8-point lead for the Squirrels. That travel by Heckrell on the inside. And down a minute 25. That's pass cleared out to Holland. Holland tries to get over to Keegley. Knocked out by Heckrell. Holland gets it to Hushka. Now back to Holland. Holland trying to set up for 3, lets it fly. That's off, no good. Rebound by Sweet. Sweet. Down to minute 9 now, takes it. Down court. Bria Sweet in the corner, sees Heckrell cutting inside the lane. That's broken up by the Squirrels. The Squirrels clear the press, just Sweet down there, knocked out, coming through. Is Bria Sweet, knocks it out of bounds. Hollins, that's stolen away by Heckrell. Tied up. It should be a jump ball here, going to the advantage of the Squirrels. Skigley has Severson. Severson, I think she's going to push it up, dumps it off to Hushka. That's tipped, knocked out of bounds, down to 42 seconds. Biggest lead of the game for Central Cats. That's off the back of Schultz. Heckrell has it. Broncos is setting up here. Shot clock and game clock about 4 seconds off. Schultz going to drive to the inside. Holland ties her up. Down to 26 seconds. The Squirrels play for the last shot if they want to. Take it inside. Severson lays it up hard off the glass and coming inside and fouled. It's like a Hushka. So Bria Sweet with her first personal foul. Second team or third team foul for the Broncos second quarter. First free throw short. The second one goes in. That's such a cast now, 1 for 4 from the free throw line. And Sweet sets up, thinks about it. Trying to drive inside baseline, puts it up high off the glass, goes out of bounds. So that's the last touched. It's by the Broncos, high up off the backside of the backboard, down to 2.4 seconds. A 9-point lead for the Central Cast. Pressed by the Broncos, going nowhere for the Squirrels. That'll do it here, second quarter. The Central Cast Squirrels lead 23-14 over the Lisbon Broncos. Good step away, take a few words from our sponsors. Come back, recap our first half of play. And we're watching YourLiveEvent.com. Sports announcer guy Brent Dick will return after word from our sponsors.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com. At Olson Accounting, they tackle it all with a variety of services to help your business, from payroll, audit, strategic planning, and taxes. Plus, they'll protect your individual financial and retirement planning like an offensive line, working together to protect the quarterback on the field. Let the team at Olson Accounting help you in your business or farm operation by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
Riverside Building Center in Lisbon, North Dakota is Southeastern North Dakota's premier building supply headquarters. They have it all from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell and have over 110 combined years of experience. With their large inventory to sell from and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
Hey, we're at halftime here at Bronco Gymnasium, North Dakota Division 1A basketball Region 1 contest between Central Cass Squirrels and Lisbon Broncos. This is your Olson Accounting halftime show. For Olson Accounting, if you need help with monthly accounting or payroll, let Cindy and her staff give you a hand. Rely on the friendly team of professionals at Olson Accounting for your tax and accounting needs. Go to colsoncpa.com. This is our Olson Accounting halftime show. A summary for the Lisbon Broncos. As far as the game, Broncos trailed 14-9 after first quarter play, with all the Broncos starters but Tui scoring in that first half of play, and currently differing with 2 points. Emerson Schultz with 2, Kyra Heckerl with 3 points in the game, Kaya Sweet with 2, Gilbert with 2, and Wertman with a 3-pointer pick for her 3 points in the game. The Broncos staying out of foul trouble right now, differing with one personal, along with Heckerl, Tui, and Bria Sweet, all with one personal foul for the Broncos. For Central Cass, the Squirrels led in scoring. Leading all scorers in this game is Holland with 2 3-pointers, picking up 6 points. Starting back at the top of the lineup for your starters, Severson with 2 points of the game, Preen with 2, Kigley with 4, Cotton 4, Hushko with 1. And that rounds out your scoring as far as the Central Cass Squirrels lineup. All starters for Central Cass in the scoring column, with Holland leading all scorers in the game with their 2 3-pointers hot in that first quarter of play. Broncos kind of keying in on that in the second quarter, tying up Hushko whenever she got that ball around the 3-point line, making it a little more difficult for her in that second quarter, but picking up those crucial 2 3-pointers kind of help break things open for the Squirrels. We were scoreless for about the first 3 minutes of that first quarter, where Lisbon had the first 2 points of the game. And that's been all Central Cass, breaking open a 6 and an 8-point lead. We currently stand at 9 here with that 23-14 lead here at the end of the second quarter into halftime in your Olson CPA or Olson Accounting halftime show, with CentraCast Squirrels leading 23-14. Your Broncos' next action is on the 11th of December against Northern Cass. That follow that up on the 14th and 15th of 11 December at Northern Cass. Follow that up on the 14th and 15th of December. 14th, take on Oak Grove here at home. And then on the 15th, take on the Enderlin Eagles. That's part of the GOAT game festivities. That's over in Enderlin this year, and that's on the 15th of December. Central Cass, part of their 4-game road trip here in Lisbon, opening things up tonight. On the 9th of December, they travel to Langdon. 11th December, they travel to Kindred. And then 21st of December, they travel to Oak Grove for their first 4 games of the season, all on the road for Central Cass. They lead here 23-14. Your Region 1A. Some of your games tonight as far as Region 1A, and then also over in Region 2, we have Carrington taking on Shiloh Christian. So that's a battle of Region 2 Division 1A against Region 4 Division 1A in Shiloh Christian. That's Carrington and Shiloh Christian battling out tonight. Back to Region 1, we have Wahpeton taking on Millbank, South Dakota. And then over in Class B area game out of Region 1 is Lemoore Litchfield Marion taking on Maple River in Oaks, battling Griggs Makota for a couple of your local Class B or Division B Region 1 games here in the state of North Dakota. Also tomorrow night, a couple notable games for Region 1. Kindred takes on Barnesville, and then we also have on the 9th of December, number 1 Thompson takes on number 5 Wahpeton. So that are a couple of your key matchups here, either in Region 1 or the state overall, with number 1 Thompson taking on number 5 Wahpeton on the 9th of December. Right now, follow Bronco Athletics. Lisbon Bronco boys up in Wahpeton taking on the Wahpeton Breck Storm and the Valley City Highliners. The Broncos downing Wahpeton Breckenridge 52-18 in their second duel of the night. They opened things up against Valley City, winning their first duel 52-21. So Broncos over Valley City 52-21, and then over the Breck-Wahp Storm in their second duel of the night 52-18. So picking up a couple dual wins for North Dakota Class B duels, or the Lisbon Broncos. The Broncos athletics continue to on Saturday, where the wrestling teams, boys and girls, travel to Carrington for the annual L. Larson meet on Saturday, and then also the JV boys team is over in Lemoore for the annual Lemoore Invitational Tournament. So that'll kind of round out things as far as Bronco athletics for the week. In tonight's game, Central Cass leads Lisbon 23-14. We'll go step away, take a word from our sponsors. Here at your Olson Accounting halftime show. We're up on your Bank North scoreboard. Central Cass leads this one by a score of 23-14. We'll return after a word from our sponsors.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136. Head to rjbroadcasting.com and get your free copy, The Digital Sports Guide. It's the winter sports guide for R&J Sports, and it's free, it's digital, and it's available on rjbroadcasting.com. The cover's blue, it's got great photos on it, and it's easy for you to download. Simply go to rjbroadcasting.com, click on the winter sports guide, or scan the QR code if you see it on the flyer or on our social media pages or on the screens. It's the Winter Sports Guide, R&J Sports 2023-24, available now, rjbroadcasting.com.
Hey, welcome back here, home of the Lisbon Broncos from Lisbon, North Dakota. North Dakota Class A or Division A, Region 1 girls basketball contest. Central Cass Squirrels taking on the Lisbon Broncos. Central Cass home, or their season opener tonight. Broncos with their home opener. Down by 9 to start our third quarter of play. The tip-off. First quarter won by the Broncos here to open things up. Bronco ball. Tui from 3. That's off the glass. No good. Rebound. Differting. Hustling over. Severson just snatches that up. Fast break down the court. Gives it to Cotton. Over to Holland for 3. Center Cass trying to start things out quickly here. Cotton back underneath. Gets the rebound. The offensive rebound. Your board for Cotton. That's the Squirrels. Little layup by Severson. Opening things up here in the second half. The Squirrels look like they want to put this one away earlier in the third quarter. That's for Sweet for 3. Sweet drains it. Well, 3 steps beyond the three-point line. Sweet says not so fast to the Squirrels. Going baseline, reverse layup. That's by Cotton. This stuffed by Heckrell. Sweet able to break the press. Goes back middle of the court. Gives it to Differding. Differding is going to go inside. Dishes it off. That's an errant pass to the inside to Heckrell. Cotton steps in front of it. Fast break layup. Puts it up off the glass. And good for Cotton. Cotton with 6 points. Severson with 4. I'll lead to 10 for the Central Cass. That's blocked away. Cotton. Just to Severson. Layup this time. It's good. For 2. That's timeout by the Broncos. So Coach Sweet sensing the Broncos about to let this game get away here to the Central Cass Squirrels, opening things up quickly. With Severson scoring 4 points and Cotton with 2, breaking this lead open now to 12 points in your third quarter play. We're going to step away and take a word from our sponsors, come back to this timeout called by the Lisbon Broncos.
At 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
All right, after that Cass County Mutual timeout, Central Cass breaking this lead open now 29-17, lead by 12. Broncos inbound after the timeout. Bring it down court. Sweet knocked out of bounds, so we do have a foul. Looks like they're going against Holland. So Holland, second personal foul. First team foul the second half or third quarter for Central Cass. Tui over to Sweet. Sweet walks it up. Goes top of the key. Heckrell trying to set a little screen. Schultz, little jumper. That's off. No good. Over the top. Heckrell knocks it out. Last touch by the Broncos. So Workman in the game. Schultz takes a seat along with Tui. Also Gilbert in for the Broncos. Knocked away by Workman. Stole back by Cotton. Gives it to Preen. Gives it to Kigley. We got foul underneath. Goes to Kegley. So it's her first personal, second team foul for the Squirrels. The Squirrels maintain 12-point lead. Differding from 3. That looks off. No good. And in and out. It's a good attempt by Differding. Just not able to put it back in there. That's off. Rebound by Gilbert. Gilbert clears it out, looking for Heckrell. Clears it to Heckrell. She's fouled. So Heckrell fouled, bringing the ball down court. So third. So Coppervig with their first personal. So Holland takes a seat, Preen in the game. Kaya Sweet brings it down, going near side, gives it to Gilbert. Gilbert drives in, puts it up, that's off, no good. Defended by Differding, now Cotton brings it down with 4:30 to go. Still a 12-point lead for Central Cass. The Central Cass open things up third quarter, scoring 6 unanswered. Still Sweet lets them know, going to put a stop to that scoring by the Squirrels, picking up a three-pointer. Been back and forth ever since now with that 29-17 lead for the Squirrels. Heckrell drives in, gives it to Differding, top of the key, that's off, no good from three-point land. Coppervig clears it out, gets it to Cotton, wide open, puts it up and in. Cotton now with 8 points in the game. Leads all scorers. Severson with 6, Holland with 6. So Holland's been held scoreless since that first quarter of play, putting in those 2 3-points. And we have another timeout, another Tup Insurance timeout for the Broncos down at the 3:32 mark. With Central Cass leading 31-17. We'll step away with another word from our sponsors.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
When you choose Farmers Union Insurance, you're backed by an insurance policy provider that meets your specific requirements. At Farmers Union Insurance, Lance Gullison Agency, they offer reliable insurance policies from homeowners, farm and ranch, contractors, small businesses, and more. Let the staff at Lance Gullison Agency take care of you today. For more information, stop into their office on Main Street in Lisbon or email lance.gullison@fumic.com.
Hey, welcome back after that Tup Insurance timeout by the Broncos. Their second of this third quarter. Is Sweet to inbound. Gets it out to Bria Sweet. Working far side, looks for Schultz, trying to cut back into the lane, but that's stolen away by Severson. Now Heckrell sees it tied up by the Squirrels. Advantage goes over to the Squirrels. The Squirrels keying in and on Heckrell, not letting her get much room out on the court. Every time she has a ball, they're there to tie her up. Now back out to Cotton. The Severson's going to make a break for it. Dishes it back out near side. In the lane, puts it up off, no good. Rebound Broncos. The Sweet walks it down court, 2:55 remaining in the third quarter. Bria Sweet gives it to Schultz. Schultz goes inside, off her leg, goes up, puts it up and in. A possible three-point play here for the Broncos. Schultz with 4 in the game. Kaya Sweet for the Broncos with 5. Shot put up, bounces off, no good. Freen underneath. That's they're blocked and fouled by Heckrell. So that's Heckrell's first personal. That shot is good for Keegley. It's her first points of the second half. Has 5 in the game. Second shot off, rolls around and good. Has 6 in the game now for Kigley. Schultz underneath, gets to Differding, sweet. Bria in the lane. Hits Heckrell now, that puts it up, off, no good. And fouled, so Heckrell's going to the line for 2. The first shot by Heckrell is good. Now with 4 in the game. So Coppervig back in the game for the Squirrels. Kigley takes a seat. Down to 2:08 to go. The second shot by Heckrell. It's up and good for Heckrell. Heckrell converts both free throws now with 5 points in the game. The Broncos narrow that lead now back to 12. Was 14 here. Severson takes it inside, goes up against Schultz. So Schultz called for the foul. So Schultz for first personal. Severson 6 points in the game. Missed the first 2 free throws. This one rolls around now, so no good. A second free throw up and good for Severson. And now 1 for 4 from the free throw line. It's stolen away. That's Severson. Fast break. Sweet comes off far side, puts it up and in for Severson with 2. Severson with 9 points, goes out of bounds. Mishandled by Sweet on the far side. And down to 1:26 remaining this third quarter of play. Severson, nice move back and forth. Off the glass and good for 2. So Kaya Sweet for 3. Kaya Sweet second half, 2 3-pointers. Picks up 8 in the game as subs in for the Squirrels. So Hushka and Holland back in the game for Central Cass. Sweet goes over to Differding. Differding dishes it off to Bria Sweet. Schultz works inside, sets a screen. It tied up. Kaya Sweet dishes it out to Differding. Differding drives in. Oh, had Heckrell. That's the last touch by these Squirrels and out of bounds by Holland. A Squirrel lead back to 14. Down to 25 seconds. Third quarter of play. Schultz breaks open underneath the basket, puts it up a little bit too hard off the glass. Schultz just kind of snuck over to that far side. We do have a foul. So Differding with her second personal. There's Hushka. Good over to Holloway. That put up and in for 2. Shot off, no good. That ends your third quarter of play. The Central Cass leads 40-24. Central Cass breaking things open in your second half of play. Now lead by 16 over the Lisbon Broncos. The first quarter, Central Cass led 14-9 halftime. They had a 23-14 lead, and here at the end of the third quarter, now lead 40-24 over the Lisbon Broncos. Let's step away, take a word from our sponsors, come back for your fourth and final quarter of the day.
A place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
Hey, welcome back. Fourth quarter action. YourLiveEvent.com. Sports announcer guy Brent Dick here with the fourth quarter. Central Cass leads 40-24, breaking things open in our second half. That's to Heckrell. Screen set up by Differding off the glass, no good. Broncos trying to get Heckrell a little more involved here. Fourth quarter, Tui dives and out of bounds. Severson inbounds it. Gives it over to Freen. Freen back to Cotton. And Severson now with 9 points in the game for Central Cass. And Kaya Sweet, lead singer for the Broncos with 8. That's Heckrell. Steals it away, gives it back to Sweet. That's Tui here at the top. Tui for 3, sets up, lets it go off, no good. Tui yet to score in the game. Shot just a little bit too hard off the backside of the rim. Here's Severson, screen set up. That's shot off, no good. You do have a foul on Central Cass. Foul does go against the Squirrels. It goes against Kegley. So that's their fourth personal foul. Sweet from 3, off the front of the rim, no good. Wertman sets up, gets it to Tui. Inside the Differding, back to Tui, sets up 3, and in and out. The Tui, a couple close ones here. That one's still a little bit too much on it, still has to find that touch. That's Holland, goes up against Heckrell. Heckrell called for the foul. It's Heckrell's second personal. So Holland puts that shot in, first free throw. Has 7 points in the game. Picked up 2 3-pointers to open things up for Central Cass. Now with 7 points, second attempt is good. It flips up and in, now with 8 in the game. Lead now 18, Sweet drives in, tripped up in the lane. Goes down hard to the floor. If that's on Cotton or Holland. So it goes against Holland. So that is her third personal. Sweet shot is up and good for Sweet. Sweet now 1 for 2 from the free throw stripe. Second shot also good, going 2 for 3. They'll lead back to 16, foul by Sweet. The Broncos taking advantage of the reset fouls here going into the fourth quarter. Now second team foul. Tui with the defense near side. Coppervig gets it inside. That's blocked away, knocked away. Holland able to pick it up, goes off. Last touch by Holland. Bronco ball here to Tui. Down to 5:58 in the fourth quarter. So that goes Sweet at the top. Dishes it to Tui. Tui looking for Heckrow. Heckrow not satisfied. Gives it to Werton. Little screen off. No good. Heckrow goes up. Batted away by Wertman. And Holland over and back by Central Cass. Holland kind of drags the foot over the line. Tried to clear it back out to Preen. Schultz back in. Tui and Sweet with the inbound. Still 16, Wertman from three. That's high off the glass and good for Wertman. Wertman goes high off the glass. She has second three-pointer of the game, now with 6 points. Oh, Sweet. Lucayo Sweet picking up her third personal. Preen inbounds, gets it to Hushka. Or excuse me, to Coppervig. Coppervig far side to Holland. Little screen set up by Cotton. And going at it. We do have a foul. So that's going against Holland. So it's Holland's fourth personal. Holland with 5:04 takes a seat. Kaya Sweet brings it down, looking for Tui. Sets up from three. That's up good for Tui. Tui with the first points of the game for three. And trying to dial it in, had a couple close shots, in and out. Finally nails it for her first 3 points. The Broncos, couple three-pointers, close the lead now to 10 points. The Central Cass calls a timeout here with your Cass County Mutual timeout. Cass County Mutual provides insurance products to all Southeast and North Dakota. They're a local company providing local service to all policyholders. Visit CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you. Well, that is your Cass County Mutual timeout here by the Central Cass Squirrels. They currently lead by 10 over the Broncos, 42-32. We'll step away, take a word from our sponsors, come back for the last 4:38 of our fourth quarter.
Weather and sports from your community. Look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and RJBroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes.
Welcome back. Last 4:38 of our fourth quarter. The Broncos closing the gap, leading out by 10. That's Sweet. Fast break over to Wertman. From three for Schultz. Puts it up. That's off. No good. Air ball. Schultz had a little time. Chose to put it up. That's tied up. Cotton looks to clear it out. Sweet with the steal. Over to Schultz. Broncos got to slow things down to Wertman. From three, that's off. No good. Hey, Broncos still have a little time here with those three-pointers. Kind of slow things down. They're getting a little wild here. That's up. No good. So drawing the foul is Kigley. She'll take 2 from the line. Now 4 team fouls for the Broncos. That goes against Schultz. Oh, Center Cass, couple players in foul trouble with Kigley and Holland. That shot is good. Kigley, 3 for 3 from free throw line. That ball dances around now, 3 for 4. That off, no good. We got we'll call a foul on Center Cass. So Severson with their 3rd personal. Severson with 3 personals. Holland with 4, Kigley with 4. It's Tui. The Broncos were able to close it up to 10. Now back. Here to 11 points. So followed by Coppervig, Tui to the line. Coppervig's 2nd personal. Tui's off, goes in for Tui. Lead back to 10. On to 3:50. That shot, 2nd one, rolls around, good for Tui. Tui with a couple big free throws for the Broncos. And a 3-pointer. 5 points now for Tui in the 4th quarter of play. 3-pointer, a couple free throws. The screen set up, that's dished off. Batted away by Differding, goes inside baseline. That's up and off the glass. Good for Severson. Severson with 4 personals. Broncos can still challenge her to the inside. Lead now 11 points. Schultz working inside, puts it up off, no good. Ball dances around. It's taken by Coppervig. Coppervig brings it down court, down to 3 minutes. Shot by Coppervig off, no good. Short, gets it to Schultz, to Tui. Impressed by Center Cass. Schultz goes, she's fouled. That's going against Cotton. Cotton with their 2nd sends Schultz to the free throw line. So that is 5. That rolls around off, no good for Schultz. It's 5 team fouls for Center Cass in 4th quarter. And Schultz, 2nd one goes in. 1 for 3 from the line is Schultz. Lead back to 10, 2:40 in this 4th quarter. Going inside, Tui, jump ball to the inside, advantage back to the Squirrels. The Broncos started letting this one slip away into the 3rd quarter. Lead as much as 18 by the Squirrels. Battle back here in the 4th, now down to lead 10 points for Center Cass. Rebound by Heckrell. Sweet's going to bring it down quickly. Differding back to Sweet. Sweet sets up 3 points. That's up and no good. Air ball. That's out of bounds. Chased by Differding. Down to 2:10. 4th quarter. Little screen set up. Coppervig goes inside, tied up by Heckrell. That's going to be Bronco. Gets it out. Inside. It's Center Cass. And rebounds at Coppervig. Now a little bit too much. Couldn't handle it. Goes out of bounds down to minute 55. Subs in for the Broncos. Yeah, Wertman and Bria Sweet. So we're going timeout here for the Broncos. Looks like a Tupe Insurance timeout by Lisbon Broncos. With a minute 55 to go in their fourth quarter. Back to a 10-point lead. We'll step away, take a word from our sponsors.
It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hey, welcome back. Lisbon High School Gymnasium. Under 2 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter play. Lead down to 10 points, as much as 18 for Central Cass. The end of first quarter, Central Cass led 14-9. Started breaking things open in the second, led 23-14. Going into halftime, into the third quarter, built up a 16-point lead, 40-24. As they opened up that second quarter, or second half of play, scoring 6 unanswered points before Kaya Sweet and nailed a three-pointer and slowed the Squirrels down. Broncos chipped away in the fourth quarter, now a 10-point lead. That three put up by Heckrell, no good. Pressed by the Broncos. Cotton trying to break it. And wide open is Severson underneath. Little fast break, dishes it. That's taken away by Heckrell. Holy cow, not sure what I just saw there. Heckrell just snatched that out of the hands of Preen. That three-pointer off, no good. Minute 20. Minute 25. A sleight of hand by Heckrell. Nice steal underneath. We're going for 2 from the line for Central Cass. I think Preen at the line for Central Cass. Excuse me, Kegley, number 2. Kegley, 3 for 4. Not the one you want to put at the line for Central Cass right now. Yeah, 4 for 5. That shot also good for Kegley. Kegley with 9 points. Wertman brings it down. Down to minute 18. Things now a little grim for the Broncos with a minute 15 to go. Down by 12. So we have personal. So 22. So Preen picks up a personal. So it is her 4th foul. Kaya Sweet nails it. Sweet. Now 3 for 4. Second shot also good. Drains that one. Broncos much improved free throw shooters from a year ago. Goes to Cotton. Fast break. Gets it down to Holland's going to take it back out. Trying to take some time off the clock. Now Holland goes inside. Puts it up Heckrell. Yeah, Central Cass, all kinds of time on the shot clock. Goes to Wertman from 3. That's off, no good. Rebound, Heckrell puts it up in 2 for Heckrell. A foul against the Broncos. Looks like Preem to the line. Lead down to 8 points, 37.8 seconds. Hey, Coach Sweet, again, understanding that new set of rules, and team fouls resetting. After each quarter, using that to the Broncos' advantage here in the fourth. Now, lead down to 8. That second shot put up by Preen is good. And that's her first point of the game for Aspen Preen. Goes Sweet, looking for Differding, swings it out to Wertman. Down to under 30 seconds. Broncos trying to find somebody open to take the shot. It's batted away, no time on the shot clock. Central Cass going to try to run this out. Broncos need to fall. That's blocked. Batted out of bounds, down to 15 seconds. A 9-point lead for the Broncos, down to 15 seconds. A lot of ground to cover here for Sweet. Has to get down court quickly. Sets up, takes the shot off the glass, so that's up, no good. Down to 5. They're tied up in Broncos ball, so it will be Lisbon's ball underneath the basket. Might as well just take whatever points they give you, down with 5 seconds. Clock starts once it's inbound to Heckrell. Puts it up off the glass, no good. Out of bounds, last touch by the Squirrels, so Bronco ball with under 2 seconds. That's Heckrell going to put it up off the glass and good for Heckrell. He closes things out here inside the gymnasium with 2 points out of your final score. 41-48, Broncos able to close that lead up. Was as much as 18, got her down to 7. So that does it here for the game tonight. Central Cass defeats the Lisbon Broncos in the Central Cass Squirrels season opener, 48-41 here from Bronco Gymnasium. We'll go ahead and step away, take a word from our sponsors, come back with your Tommy Express Car Wash post-game show, yourliveevent.com.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com. At Olson Accounting, they tackle it all with a variety of services to help your business, from payroll, audit, strategic planning, and taxes. Plus, they'll protect your individual financial and retirement planning like an offensive line working together to protect the quarterback on the field. Let the team at Olson Accounting help you in your business or farm operation by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
Riverside Building Center in Lisbon, North Dakota is Southeastern North Dakota's premier building supply headquarters. They have it all from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell and have over 110 combined years of experience. With their large inventory to sell from and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136. Head to
Hey, welcome back here, yourliveevent.com. Sports announcer guy Brent Dick. Your Division A Region 1 basketball between the Central Cass Squirrels, Lisbon Broncos. Central Cass wins this one 48-41. Broncos tighten things up here in this fourth quarter, knocking that lead here for the final down to 7 points. Central Cass led by as much as 18 in the fourth quarter. You're going through your quarter-by-quarter summary. Central Cass led 14-9 after your first quarter of play. Broncos scored first, but it was all Central Cass after that, and they're busting open their lead 14-9 at the end of one. Going into halftime, it was 23-14, a 9-point lead for Central Cass. Going into the halftime, Olson County halftime, then third quarter broke it open to 16, 40-24. Scoring 6 unanswered points to open things up in your second half before Kaya Sweet drains a three-pointer to slow Central Cass down. And it took a little bit of momentum away. And then in that fourth quarter of play, Central Cass broke it open by as much as 18, but Lisbon chipping away, not giving up in this contest. Picking up a couple of three-pointers, some key blocks and steals from Kyra Heckrell and also from Kaya Sweet, helping the Broncos close the gap here, closing things out. 48-41 in favor of Central Cass, but Lisbon led in scoring tonight by Kaya Sweet. Sweet with 2 3-pointers a game and also going 4 or 5 from the free throw line. Kendra Differding with 2, Emerson Schultz with 5. Schultz going 1 for 3 from the free throw stripe. And Kyra Heckrell with 9 points in the game, picking up, going 2 for 2, and then picking up a 3-pointer in that first half of play. There were only points in the first half before coming back in our second half with a couple free throws and then a couple baskets underneath for 9 points in the game. Kaya Sweet picking up 2 3-pointers in that second half of play, going also 4 or 5 from the free throw line for 12 points, leading the Lisbon Broncos in scoring. And then Tui coming alive in that second half. In that fourth quarter play, picking up a 3-pointer and going 2 for 2 from the free throw line for 5 points in the game. And Gilbert with 2 points, a couple of free throws, and then Wright Wertman picking up 2 3-pointers in the game for 6 points. So Broncos much improved overall. Look at the team last year compared to this year as far as free throws, and much improved. One of the areas overall is from the free throw line, struggling early on in the season last year. This year in this game, going 10 of 15 from the free throw line. Central Cass going 11 of 14. Now looking at your Central Cass Squirrels as far as scoring, Severson with 9 points in the game, Preen with 2, Holland with 8. So Holland opened things up with a couple 3-pointers. Broncos kept her quiet after that. She picked up 2 free throws. She went 2 for 2 from the free throw line, picking up 8 points in the game. Kigley put 4 on the board in that first half of play and then picked up her points in the second half from the free throw line, going 5 of 6 from free throw line and picking up 9 points in the game. Cotton with 8 points, a couple of baskets in the first half and the second half for Cotton. And then coming off the bench, free number 22 with 1 point, picking up a free throw in the last minute of the game. Hushka picking up a free throw, going 1 for 2 from the free throw line. And number 13, Howell, picking up 6 points for Central Cass to round out their scoring. So they are led in scoring, unofficially at the top here with Kigley and Severson. So balanced scoring for Central Cass, also with Holland with 8 and Cotton with 8. So nice overall balance of scoring for Central Cass. All starters for both teams in the scoring column. One thing for Central Cass is they did get into some foul trouble. Had to sit a couple players there in that fourth quarter with Holland and Kigley and Severson all picking up 4 fouls, also off the bench with Freen picking up 4 fouls. So overall, unofficially, Central Cass with 20 fouls in the games and Lisbon Broncos with 13. So that does it for your Tommy Express Car Wash post-game show at Tommy Express. They love your ride at Tommy Express Car Wash. Sign up for Tommy Club through the app today, and new members get their first 30 days free. Tommy's Express Car Wash with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead. Have the tools and expertise to keep your car clean inside and out. So that is your Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. We'll come back with our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game and our Precision Player of the Game, brought to you by RDK Enterprises. We'll get step away, take a word from your sponsors, and then close this thing out here from Lisbon High School Gymnasium on sports announcer guy Brent Dick.
Get your free copy, the Digital Sports Guide. It's the Winter Sports Guide for R&J Sports, and it's free, it's digital, and it's available on rjbroadcasting.com. The cover's blue, it's got great photos on it, and it's easy for you to download. Simply go to rjbroadcasting.com, click on the Winter Sports Guide, or scan the QR code if you see it on the flyer or on our social media pages or on the screens. It's the Winter Sports Guide, R&J Sports 2023-24, available now, rjbroadcasting.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey, welcome back. Closing thing out here from Lisbon High School Gymnasium, the home of the Lisbon Broncos. Central Cass season opener down the Lisbon Broncos, 48-41 inside the Bronco Gymnasium. And looking at your Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, life takes energy from Enbridge. Energy for life. Enbridge.com for your career opportunities. And your Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, we're going to go with co-players of the game for the Central Cass Squirrels and Severson and Kigley. Both players coming alive in that second half of play, opening things up in dramatic fashion, or a fast break fashion here in that second half, kind of break it open and eventually clinch it here for Central Cass. Severson in that second half of play had 7 points. She picked up 4 points within the first minute of play in their second half, and then Kigley doing it from the free throw line in the second half, going 5 of 6 from the free throw line for Kigley. So that helped seal the win for Central Cass here, starting out that second half of play in your third quarter. That first minute was a flurry by Central Cass, with Severson and Kigley kind of teaming up there and helping Central Cass break it open and eventually win this one here, 48-41 over Lisbon Broncos. So your RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game for RDK Enterprises in Hillsborough and Drayton. For precision planning updates, information, questions, contact RDK Enterprises at Hillsborough and Drayton at 701-636-2119 or visit plannerdoc.com. That's RDK Enterprises. They're here to help you. So that goes to Kyra Heckrell. I'll give that to her, Kyra. And that fast break opportunity, under a minute to go with Central Cass in the fourth quarter. Heckrell just out of nowhere snatches that ball, steals it away, gets it back down court before she's fouled, and then helping Lisbon close the gap in that final minute with a slim chance, but nonetheless a chance to win this one in the final minute. So that goes to Kyra Heckrell on that fast break steal, under a minute to go, down on that Central Cass end of the court. So that's a definitely high real play there for Kyra and the Lisbon Broncos. So she does receive that precision play of the game from RDK Enterprises. So that'll do it here from inside Lisbon High School Gymnasium. Your final score is 48-41. Central Cass wins this one. Division 1A, Region 1 girls basketball. Lisbon Broncos back in action on the 11th of December at home versus Northern Cass, and then follow it up on the 14th versus Oak Grove, and then travel to Enderlin on the 15th. Broncos drop to 1-2. Center Cass improves to 1-0. They're on the road again on the 9th of December at Langdon, then go to Kindred, and then down the road on the 21st of December to Oak Grove. But they walk away with their first Region 1 victory. Broncos now 0-1 in Region 1 Division 1A, and Center Cass going to 1-0 Region 1 Division 1A. So that wraps things up here from Lisbon High School Gymnasium. I'm sports announcer guy Brent Dick. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com. We'll go ahead and see you next home game for the Broncos on the 11th of December versus Northern Cass.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon High School athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you are interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook to learn more. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters send a good luck wish to all athletes competing today.
Hi,